hello, this is Not a Spring Chick, and today, of course, we're going through testing of different swimsuits for the exercise video. But you know, part of it is I laugh about it because a lot of times people have, well, not very many swimsuits, one or two. We've talked about people using swimsuits for different applications or having different swimsuits for different purposes. Well, part of it is sometimes just because you thought you bought that swimsuit that was good for swimming or good for looking good and not going in the water, or vice versa. Sometimes you never really know until you test it in the application. For example, like this one, this is a string bikini, and since we're going to be doing an exercise video, we want to see how much exercise you can actually do without it going.
We haven't found anything that you can't wear so far except for a back on one.
Well, and part of it is these are not double stick. They're not adhered. This is not, you know, like in the lingerie bowl.
Yeah.
It's like they were doing hard hits and everything.
Yeah, but they were all glued on. We knew that.
They were glued on, and they were bigger than most women's swimsuits. With this, we're just going to try a few different things. So part of it is, while I've been looking at the different videos. One of the things I've always looked at is how to work on my abs, because there's one key thing is I've been in a number of car accidents and I've had whiplash a number of times.
Yeah, so a lot of what we're going to be doing, okay, not a spring chick is not a spring chick, which is what we keep telling people. So we're going to be doing exercises more in tune for somebody that's not 18 years old too.
Well, part of it is I appreciate people that think if I was 18 I would look that good.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate those, but I'm not 18.
No. She does like being carded when we go to events, but... but...
So, some of the things is, for example, like regular sit-ups, I really have to watch out for because I can't hurt my neck.
Right. I mean, we
it's not that I'm being overly cautious.
No, but we get invited to things that we can't do because we're afraid of neck injury.
Yeah, just to get one of the accidents, now I'll say one of the accidents I was rear-ended 4 times.
Yep.
Yeah, by the same person.
Yep, I heard her. She was using the speaker phone on her cell phone. We tell people that because, you know, you're not supposed to be using a cell phone while you're driving. But luckily they do have, we got these cute little things called speaker phones that you can put in, and they're solar powered and you can talk to people. But no, I was in the middle of a shopping mall with my youngest, and we heard her screaming when she got hit. And then just hit ka-thunk again, and ka-thunk again, and ka-thunk again. So everybody heard it in the shopping mall. But she suffered a severe, I think it was swelling of the brain and disc knocked out of place.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, part of it is they didn't have anything else to judge it by, but I had around-the-clock headaches, you know, like 24 hours a day for 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
I mean, and I had different types of headaches. I could explain them. I mean, it was not fun.
No, I can also guarantee you that she called me 3 times and told me the same thing, almost word for word, 3 different times.
So if I look for, that's why I have an SUV, a big car.
That's right.
So that somebody else will get hurt if they decide to run into me.
That's right. That's why, I mean, I'll be honest, every newswoman that I have heard on the people on the left, the people on the right, we don't want to give up our SUVs because we got them for protection for our family.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing.
Oh, really? Is that they're all saying that too?
That's the one thing that the president has not been able to get around, is that people buy the things, even though they eat gas, is for protection. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is be hurt once, like Not a Spring Chick was, and you know, okay, we have not had a problem since she got that big car.
Well, you know, what's kind of funny is, and it's not that huge of a car. The actual length is shorter than my other car, but because it sits up higher, I can actually see further down the road. But also because it's bigger, people allow me to go through it. They don't try and challenge you.
That's right. I mean, she got rammed into the front of her. She lost her car. The last one because paparazzi, you know, slammed into her car chasing Britney Spears. And that basically took her car out, that one finally. This is why we moved into the bigger thing. because you're gonna see exercises like this that can be do that are not going to hurt her. That's the whole point of it. I mean, they've been approved by a veterinarian. So.
Well, and part of it is they always tell you that before you start any exercise plan that you should consult your physician.
Yeah.
Which you should. But we also all know that everybody starts doing exercises.
Well, they all do it. I mean, I should have.
Without going to the gym. I mean, actually that too, well, without going to the doctor.
I know. I mean, I'm up to 56 repetitions on mine. At my age, I shouldn't be doing probably about 10. But I mean, I have a licensed veterinarian that has told me it's all right. So.
Well, and part of it is doing different things all the time because you're stretching different muscles. Because when I do this, it stretches out my back and helps to lengthen them.
Yeah, which is good for her midsection. So.
Yeah. Well, see, part of it, you're actually seeing how much help it needs.
Yeah, well, no, because if you
stand here like this,
you get to see, and like this one, it's on the verge of not, actually this one works. We just have to remember to stop the camera and readjust the top of the swimsuit every now and then. See, but that's all because that's just from wiggling. That wasn't from exercising. Didn't move an inch until you started wiggling, which is funny.
Serious?
That's right. Didn't. Now that when you start doing, see, but that's when you can see that she has to get the weight off. No, so we will tell you she is by her size, age, and she is a good 15 pounds over where she should be. So that's what we tell the truth.
You too can hide 15 pounds.
That's right. You too can hide. The less you wear, the less it shows up unless you wiggle it. So.
I know. When you wiggle it, then you can see it all.
Yeah.
Unless it's all toned.
Yeah.
Now, right here, this is always my problem area right here.
Yeah. So.
We'll be working on it.
Yeah, we can declare this suit usable. We're not going to find any that aren't being able to wear. Isn't that amazing?